I wake up and dream of the forest, sky flying above me. I am small, but rough from years of labor. This is a place of calloused hands, rough from years carrying water, hard work lending new marks and thick lines on top of the old. This is a place of heads held high and arms outstretched in a way measured in height and in wingspan, lightness and deliberateness of movement. A place of sun and textured labor, wrinkles on women's faces born from years of struggle. The challenge of being a woman where decisions are made for you, not with you. In my life, this place has formed rough edges, hard to chip away to find the softness of the woman within. But it exists, and within it lies a story of hope. A story not known to all women growing up among the Gumuz people of Ethiopia, but known to at least one, Gofa. This is her story. Gofa was born to a mother who, like her, walked into the forest alone to give birth to her children, which was and sometimes still is the tradition for the Gumuz. Gofa remembers her childhood in stark contrasts, images of hardship juxtaposed with laughter, of being a girl and playing along the river. As Gofa and her friends grew, she passed quickly from being considered a girl to an adult, a woman. But what happens when you are only 13 but no longer considered a girl? Fond early memories of walking in the forest with friends intertwine with violent scenes of these friends being abducted, taken away to be forced to marry a man they don't know. Gofa smiles softly when she tells her story, because things are different now, with a pride that only comes with overcoming unspoken pain. Every agent of change faces resistance when they are trying to create something new. The harder the resistance, the harder the fight. For the Gumuz people, decisions still revolve around men, and change is slow in coming. This particular week, Gofa's community meetings are postponed and interrupted by a funeral. A place with strong traditions celebrating the death of an elder man in the community who was seen as a pillar takes great precedence. The death of a woman could not garner the attention of the entire community. The death of a man is cause to reflect and come together. Traditions are what make a community. A few years ago, a women's organization called Mujujuga Luka came to Gofa's community and began to facilitate conversations with men and women about some of the harmful traditions that have kept women like Gofa in silent pain. Women's lives marked by kidnappings, shame, and the long journeys by foot through the forest to give birth alone by the riverside. Unfamiliar with such dialogue, Gofa sat quietly among the women for the first few trainings, listening and taking in the dialogue. Eventually, she shared her voice, slowly building her momentum and encouraging others to do the same. With her voice, Gofa began to weave new possibilities for herself and her family. She imagines a better life for her community. She imagines a life in which responsibilities are shared equally between men and women, a life of equality. With her voice, Gofa has become a community leader. She leads weekly community discussions with women who have lacked the opportunity to study or imagine beyond the heavy burden of household tasks. Gofa guides and encourages discussion, women learning together and from each other. And then she asks that the women who join her in these discussions share their voices as well. Gofa believes that women deserve more, and With a deep sense of her own power and potential in her voice, she conveys this hope. She insists that female group members take a part in convincing their communities that they can do more and do better. Finding the confidence and passion to speak in public is not a gift that she sees only for herself. Rather, it's a gift to be shared. Women like Gofa are the bridge, bridging the lack of voice for a new projection of voice for women, young and old. Speaking with emotion and depth, community conversations are helping to give the Gumuz women a new story. A story of empowerment, engagement, legacy, and reclamation of sound and volume. A woman that is not only heard, but listened to. I wake up and dream of the forest, sky flying above me. I am small, but rough from years of labor, and young again with a voice for the future.